Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my hero build series. I am Sylph, and we are taking yet another look at Howitzer. I think this will be my third video within a week, but because of the new patch, casters have had a rework, and I just have to try him out. So take a look here, ladies and gentlemen. Howitzer, high cooldown build. It is a big departure for me, ladies and gentlemen. I have done a different take with this deck. So in the past, I have done 10 card points per card, keeping it nice and easy just so that I can keep the math straight, really, and just keep it simple. But no longer. I am taking the approach of what are my early game cards, what are my mid game cards, what are my late game cards, and in the early game especially, using those 1-point cards to get an advantage in the early game. Using those 1-point upgrades, even maybe a little bit of the 2-point upgrades, to give us the complete the fully upgraded bonus that you see here on this Quartz Blade, just so that you can get that little bit of an advantage. To be honest with you, I had a Feng Mao in my previous video that I just did, where he completely dominated and the early game simply for that reason. He, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, was an absolute monster here in the early game. So it was interesting. Oh god, come on, last hits. It really kind of inspired me to take a different approach with my builds, start to get something happening that's a little bit more effective. So, come on, the last hits, my god! Very, very important. They have been indeed a little bit fixed here in this patch. Casters have received 3 basic attack points. Sorry. The amount of damage that their basic attack increases by per level has been increased. So instead of increasing only by 1 point each level, it now instead goes up by 3 points per level. So now we are level 2. You can see that before we were doing 35 damage every basic attack, now we're doing 38. So it's just hopefully going to really help us here get these last hits. So if you have not played Howitzer before, he is a freaking rat on a bipedal war machine. I've said that in my other videos, just because I like the sound of it. So yeah, he's really, really cool. Oh my god, I missed 2 last hits there. And yeah, he is a great, my god, these last hits. Ladies and gentlemen, do a better job than me. This is really quite pathetic. I am overextending a lot. I see almost all of the enemies there on the map, so I'm okay actually doing this. So we're just gonna push this lane. So oh, god damn it. Come on. Oh my god! There we go. The first ability we went with was his left click, or his Q, sorry. It's called the R2000 Missile. It's a very long-range damage-dealing ability that deals consistent damage. If you can land it from far away, it's a really good source of damage. You can get a lot of work done with it. I've landed a lot of last hits on heroes that are running away, just with that ability. So it's really, really good. The second ability I went for was his E ability, Land Mine. So when you use it, you create a little mine on the ground. After 5 seconds, it explodes and knocks back the enemy, along with obviously doing a little bit of damage. The damage isn't all that much. You mainly use it for the knockback, because if you use it properly, you can, while you are running over the mine, actually get the mine in between you and your enemy and force each other into different directions. So it's actually really quite strong. I've made some pretty clutch plays, if I don't say so myself, with it. So very good ability there. The last ability we went for was his right click. Oh, come on. Yeah. Don't you dare, Feng Mao. I'm a little terrified. I'm having a little bit of PTSD from Feng Mao after that last damn match, so you stay away from me. We're gonna go back, spend these 6 card power because that is my cue. So here's a strategy, ladies and gentlemen. We start off with a Magus board, just because vision is oh so important, and we fill it with 1 point upgrade. So look at this, we have 26 energy damage and 650 mana right off the bat, just from that very, very first card that we get. So I really, really like this approach. I think that it's a very efficient use of your card points and getting that power, just extracting as much power you can from each point. Because now I'm going to have that fully upgraded bonus on that board already. So that's 6.5 energy damage that I did not have before. Card priority, ladies and gentlemen, I've been going, ability priority, I'm going to focus on our missile and then our mine, to be honest with you, just because I find that the utility of the mine is much greater than actually, oh come on, much greater than the slow and the damage from our right click. So I didn't really explain our right click all that much. It's simply you lob 3. Well, I can show it here. You lob 3 kind of grenades out on the battlefield, and then after a short amount of time, how long is it? After probably 3 or so seconds, they automatically pop up and actually and pop up and do their damage. They also slow the enemy, so it is a very good escape tool as well. And depending on how high you depending on how high you cast it, if you actually cast it while you're looking at your feet, all 3 grenades actually stay very close together. It's actually quite interesting, because then they all pop up and do a whole bunch of damage to one target instead of just kind of spreading out and maybe not all going off when you need them. So there's that Feng Mao, just like I anticipated. Get back! So I'm going to show you here what I mean about this. Watch as I go over this mine. Boom, and then I hit them back, just like that. So that is a little bit of how that works. I put it down in front of me right about here, and as I'm walking over it, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. I have my grenade, and there you go. So he's trying to bait me a little bit here. I know that you're there, though. Let's get some little bit of damage here on this Gideon. I do have a very long range ability here. They have to be careful. I'm going to use my ultimate, actually, to be honest with you, and that is our ultimate. It's called the Rain of Fire? Make it rain, make it rain. Some kind of main rain thing. I'm going to knock... Ooh, actually, that's very interesting. Oh, I shouldn't have dove for this. But hopefully this Muriel can keep me alive. Okay, so Make It Rain. Really cool ultimate, as you saw there. What happens is you leap into the air like that with your little rockets, and you actually get to place a fairly large area of effect on the ground, where you deal a whole beef, just shoot out a volley of missiles, heading for 515 energy damage over 4.2 seconds. The last missile, however, very important part of it, deals 50% of the damage. So you have to be quite careful with where you place it in order to get as much use from it as possible. You want to make sure that, if the enemy is going to retreat, or if you get a sense that they're going to retreat, you can put a majority of the area behind the enemy, so forcing them to walk through the area of effect, of course. So you understand, I'm sure. Let's do that. I totally missed with that, didn't I? The steel really wants to get me, doesn't he? Let's get these last hits a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And there's that Feng Mao once again. But watch how far I can shoot that missile. I hit that Feng Mao right from over here. Very good poke ability. With the cooldown reduction we're going to get later on in this build, we're going to be shooting those out like mad. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So hopefully that's as good as I hope it will be. So hello Feng Mao, you're not going to really be doing much. Look at all that damage I did to that whole area. Really good ability. I should be using it from farther back. Ooh, well, let's just stay in this lane and wait till we get 6 card power. Alright, I have, oh, okay, well I thought that was going to be interesting. The Steel did use his ultimate there on me, but he didn't continue to engage, so I'm not exactly sure what his plan was there. I do see, I have been keeping track of the enemy here on the minimap, so I'm not too worried about them, to be honest. I think they're actually coming now, so definitely on Howitzer, he's pretty squishy. He has obviously quite a bit of slow there on his E and his right click ability. And his ultimate, one part of it I did not mention is when you go up into the air and then you're shooting all of your missiles, what you can actually do, ladies and gentlemen, is... See, now I wish that I had actually done this next card. So I actually want this Solaris Reactor, to be honest, because it has a lot of mana regen, which I want. But we're going to start here with this Bloodburn Powder because we have a lot of low-pointed cards here that we should be able to use and get that fully upgraded bonus. Back to his ultimate, a big part of his ultimate is actually at the end when he is done shooting his missiles. If you are pressing a direction, either forward, back, side to side, if you're pressing a direction, he actually kind of launches himself like from mid-air to... oh, I better actually go mid-lane. So they might be... No, they're all rotating. They're all rotating to the right lane. So I'll actually go mid just so that I am more adaptable here. So yes, he kind of like shifts himself. He kind of like mid-air, he kind of like pushes himself in a direction that you are wanting to go. So right at the end, it's a good escape tool, to be honest, because the enemy's kind of a little bit disoriented from you kind of jumping up into the air. And damn those last hits. And there we go. So it is there is an escape mechanic to the ability, so don't underestimate that that part of it as well. So I'm feeling bad for not being a part of these engagements here. I do have to be careful. Here, I'm just going to put this ward here. I should have put a little bit farther down, but they're actually not coming to deal with me. I mean, it won't honestly take that many people to deal with me, but... there's that Murdoch, so I'm going to go back a little bit. Yeah. And of course, always upgrading your ultimate before anything else. There's those enemies. Let's poke this Murdoch a little bit. You can see there a little bit of damage. So good poke there on the Q. So I'm going to need help here defending mid lane for sure. I have that 3 card power, not enough to finish off our Bloodburn Powder. They might be rotating another lane, to be honest with you. You kind of seem to be all here. This Feng Mao I'm a little bit worried about, to be honest with you. But I'm going to actually come in here and help out our Chimera. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to do this. Use my ultimate right up here. There we go. On a whole bunch of people. I don't have my Q. I'm going to use this to jump me forward. I'm going to shoot this off. Oh, so close. So close, so close. I'm going to pop off my grenades here. Use my health and mana potion here. See what I can do if there's anything. Oh, so close. So close with that. See, so here, ladies and gentlemen, if I can just get past here, then I can hit myself away just like that. And it works just like that. So it was so close. Ooh, the Chimera did get that Gideon. I probably would have got him if I had done a better job with my Q there. And attacking him, I'm going to do this yet again. Hit him. Oh, I didn't hit him entirely away. So you can see that mechanic there with the Q, sorry, with the E does exist. I am too low to go over there to defend against that steel, but hopefully that steel actually won't be able to take it down. Alright, so once again we have 3 card power, but unfortunately not enough. I just need 1 point to finish off this card. I wish I had another 1 point card, but I don't. So, c'est la vie. I'm going to head over to the mid lane here. Try to, I don't know, get some pressure here so that somebody can split push. Okay, one thing you can do that I've forgotten to mention is actually, when you use your Q, it's kind of cheeky, kind of cheesy, but you can actually jump, and then when you hit the Q, you actually hover in midair while you're using the Q. If you want to get just a little bit above the enemy when you are... Ooh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Got that. I'm extended a little bit. I'm going to use this to hit me back here a little bit. I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to use my right click to hopefully slow down this thing. Now, I don't think I actually hit him, though. My base attacks aren't my redeeming feature. Ooh, I am full health, though. A little bit of mana problems here. Ooh, I did hit him good. Ugh. Okay, he obviously has his ultimate, which is why he's being really aggressive here. I'm going to use my grenade. Oh, I just walked right into that. What am I doing? I'm going to hit them. Oh, shoot, I hit him the wrong way. Dang it. This steel is now hurting pretty hard. I hit him the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. That is a issue with the grenade. If you're not good with it, you will hit enemies in the wrong direction and totally screw stuff up. So I'm going to be really annoying here. Watch this. Okay, so finally we get to finish off this Bloodburn powder and go right into this Solaris reactor because I want that optimal spark here. 5 points, lots of mana regen, just so that once we do get close to 50% cooldown reduction, or well, sorry, you max out at 40. Sorry, so once we get to 40, we're going to be using a lot of abilities. So we will need. Oh my God, why did I just do that? And here is an overextended Sevrog a bit. Yeah, come and play thing now. I'm gonna hit him away. Use that and totally blocked by that barrier. What a bad engagement. Although we do have a Murdoch that is in here. I'm gonna be really aggressive. Here we go. I'm gonna be super aggressive here. Hit them. Hit this Murdoch. At least we will get this Murdoch. And we will be able to push right back. So attack mid lane. We will definitely be able to get this tower for sure, I imagine. There we go. Let's see here. I'd be interested to know if I would assume my ultimate actually goes over this thing. So I'm actually going to do that. Uh-oh. So here we go. I'm going to jump away from that. Let's see. Will I get a kill? I will. Hey! I think that is my first kill using this ultimate. Can I hit that thing now? Wow. All of that to hit and I miss. My goodness. Alright, so let's see here. No, not that last hit. So split push. We need somebody to split push. Here, I'm going to try to do this. Damage that Gideon a little bit. Youchies! Youchies. I'm gonna throw out all my abilities here. Why not? We're gonna see. There we go. Actually hit that. Yep. And I don't have this. Oh God. So good job on the enemy team. They definitely knew exactly when to engage. Almost leveled there. That's really unfortunate. Our Severog and our Chimera obviously aren't helping us, so that is what we get, I suppose. So, an absolutely terrible game, ladies and gentlemen. My team had absolutely no sense of map awareness. So not a good game to show this at all. I will definitely be doing another game of this build for sure, because that was really, I mean, we only got 19 points into it, so not a very good showcase. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the build. So like I said, we have our early game and mid game and late game cards. Now the early game cards we fill with 1 point and 2 point upgrades just to get those fully upgraded bonuses really quickly. Try to get that, just try to get as much power as we can off the bat. So there's the Mage's Word, the one that we start with for that vision. Very, very important vision that will stay with us for pretty much the remainder of the game. We could certainly perhaps get a 6-point card and to replace it, and that actually I think would be actually a wonderful idea. So late game, if you have the sense that you don't need pardon me, that Mage's Ward anymore, then you can certainly replace it. So I mean, what is something that we could replace it with? Let's see here. So start with the 6 points card, shield yourself and nearby else for 5 seconds, absorbing not really. Mana health, consume 10% of current health to gain mana regen equal to 1/3 of your health regen. Nope. Crit chance, lifesteal, critically wounded. No. Energy armor, lifesteal. Nope. Mana and energy pan, gain 80 max movement speed for each player. No. Lifesteal, no. Mana regen. Unique active, slow nearby enemies by 250 movement speed. Interesting. That little bit of mana regen, but I don't think that's going to be that useful. Something that helps us here in team fights. Not much, eh? Not much. I guess this is going to be what. This, I suppose. I guess. Oh, goodness. There ain't much. I mean, I guess we could do rally the troops, but no, that's not that great either. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments what you would replace. If you were going to replace this Mage's Ward at the end, like in the end game, what would you replace it with of all of these cards here that you see on your screen? Which one would you do? I'm actually feeling like the Barrier of Will, for some reason, of all things. Just because it has... Although this one's pretty cool too. 10% of current health to gain mana regen equal to 1/3 of your health. No, okay, no health regen. No, not that one. This one actually, perhaps, but no, that's silly. I think I would do this one, the Barrier of Will. So let's just add that one and add this one. I don't have. No, we're damaged. We're gonna stick with it. We're gonna do the Nano Drive, so just because it has a little bit of energy penetration and some mana there. There you go. So that is the build, ladies and gentlemen. Please let me know down in the comments what you think about it. I am very happy that you took the time to watch this video. Thank you very much. If you liked the video, like it, dislike it. If you disliked it, please share it with the community and subscribe. I do this content all the time, almost every day, so please, if you learned something, subscribe so I can hopefully show you a little bit more later too. So, like always, until next time, take care.